So basically, what the court has said is these all the states have obligation to all these treaties they've signed, namely the Paris Climate Agreement, or the conservation of biodiversity, desertification, international laws of sea, and so on and so forth. If countries, those who have signed up to all this, if they do not live up to that obligation, that will constitute international wrongful act, and then. Quickly, we have to be mindful that this is an advisory thing. But just now, as you said, this will be a basis for so many litigations around the world. That's what experts are saying. And then quickly, this ruling is also talking about reparation. If countries, particularly that are suffering from the impacts, if they can prove that there is a nexus between any country that caused these harms and they have to bear the injury, then they will be subject to reparation. Again, that's an advisory opinion, and these are but very, very important decision, and that's it's being dubbed as a rocket booster to climate justice. Very, very significant decision.
And yet, it's going to be difficult, isn't it, Navin, for a smaller state to say, okay, such and such a country is responsible for breaching their climate change obligations. Yes, they're going to target the big emitters like China and the US, etc. But to actually identify who is responsible for what, and then also to get countries, particularly like the US, led by Donald Trump at the moment, to pay up and pay reparations, it's almost inconceivable that that would happen, is it?
So there are two things here. So you see, as you said just now, this is called the attribution science. Now, countries will struggle, as they are already, to prove, whatever is happening. Does it have to do anything with climate change? How will they do that? Do they have the expertise? That's a massive, massive question. And B, more importantly, like you said, where is the world headed towards now, particularly after Donald Trump's one after another policy and so many countries following suit? That is going to be a big challenge in terms of cutting down carbon emissions. We are seeing that. B, paying money to those impacted countries. Yes, this is a multifold challenge.
Navin, thanks very much.